of the James Nation viewership. My name is Edward Myles Scott, otherwise known as EMS. And I've a couple of questions that James has asked me to answer. So the first one is, when did I start training? Well, I started training in 2019 in Fight Factory Pro Wrestling, which is going on to the next question, where did I train? My trainers were Justy, Phil Boyd, Kitty Harvey, Debbie Keitel, and the trio of More Than Hype. And then a quick little shout out to people in WXW, because I did go over to them for a week for a bit of training as well since. The places where I have had matches previously, or the first place that I've been booked, would be in Fight Factory and Phoenix, now known as RCW, down in Cork. My finishing move, I have two. I have a version of the bitter end, which I like to call the Assist-A-Lay, and a move that I borrowed off Kofi Kingston, is the SOS. My favourite people to wrestle with, usually in training, would be Rory O and Party Boy, two people that I've tagged with in the past. Very fun to work with them guys. My favourite match, again, kind of like finishers, I have two. The first one is very meaningful to me, was the match that I had with Evan Casey, the first show back that Fight Factory had after COVID, and it was the first Fight Factory match after COVID, which, after working for the whole of the pandemic as a healthcare worker, it was very rewarding to be the first match back in Irish wrestling, or at least in Fight Factory. And the second one is a match that I had down in RCW on one of the kids shows with Harlan Wolf and LJ Cleary. And the last question that James has for me is, what is my character? Well, a lot of people have kind of said similar to what I'm saying, is the kind of stereotypical one for a wrestler of, it's me dialed up to 11. It's me with the volume turned up, a little bit more energy, and just going out and feeding off of crowds and the energy that the crowds give. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of getting to know me. Make sure to subscribe, like, share and all that stuff on James' channel, and be sure to keep an eye out for any of the other interviews that he has coming up. Bye bye.